Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a DIY for you all. It's crazy because I've been volunteering at an art museum and they've been doing like some really crafty stuff. So I was just like, I can do this at home. This is stuff I like to do. So stay tuned. What you would need are magazines. I have like 3 of them. I probably won't use, her. She's too special to just cut her up. But I have like 4 of them. I have a full bottle of it. I have a cup, which will also be used for the glue. Tape, but I guess it's called like masking tape. I have that. And then like a little paintbrush, a little sponge. But you can use a paintbrush. So what we will be starting off with are the magazines. So basically, I'm just going to go through. I didn't see that I love Janelle Monáe. Like, yes. I didn't see she was on the front of this. But yeah, so you're just going to go through and basically pick out pages. So I would choose like, I guess colorful pages. Like this one. It seems like really colorful. So I like that. So I'm just like turning them out. Y'all, this is the perfume sample. Like, I might still use it though. But anyway, sorry. Anyway, let's see. So basically, the more you tear out, the bigger the bowl will be. So if you want a smaller one, maybe like 25 pieces of paper you can tear out. But if you want bigger, then like maybe 35 pieces you can tear out. And it's cool if you don't like tear it perfectly. Y'all, I just remember you're gonna need a ruler. But I have this long one because it's really thin compared to how thick this one is. So I'm just gonna use this one, but you can get one that's like 12 inches. So basically this is the first step. This is why you'll need your ruler. So this is the magazine, ruler, and a piece of tape. You just slide it off. But I'll show y'all how I got it on here. So this is the side that I want to show. Flip it over. Once again, take a corner. Pin the corner down. Maybe it'll help if I remove like most of this shit off the table. Okay, so you have your corner and just keep on flipping it over. Now we're coming to the end. And this is a piece that's going to be taped down. And you don't need a big piece of tape. And all you gotta do is slide the ruler out of it and then flatten it. Which means just like along the crease. I would say tape them all on the inside. So make sure the tape is all on the same side. Don't put it on the back side and flip it on the inside either. I have about 27 of them. Okay, so what we are doing are basically like taking a very end, whichever end you decide, and you're just wrapping it. So basically, you're just rolling and tucking. And make sure you tuck it tight. Okay, so I have gotten to the end. This is how far. And basically, so it took me like 35. And see, at the end, I'm just going to tape it. That seals it up. Okay, so it's all wrapped up, and like I said, oh, I didn't finish it. I just said 35, but it took me 35 pieces of like magazine, the paper. And basically what you're going to do is just start pushing it inwards. And it's better if you push the inside ones instead of like the middle, because this has to sit. So if this is real pointy at the end, it's not going to be able to sit on the table. And if you push the bottom out too far, if you just tap it with your hands, it pushes it back in. And you could push it as far as you want to. I don't think I want mine to look like that at the bottom, so I'm just going to push mine back in. And here's the start of a bowl. So now this is where we're gonna do the glue and water, which is like Mod Podge. We're gonna kind of DIY our own. Okay, so this next step is gonna be kind of messy. So I just laid down some magazines, basically. So once again, you'll need the glue and a container. And so the whole idea is that, so it's like a 1 to 1/2 ratio. So if I use 1 bottle of glue, I'm only going to put half of water in this container. Y'all get it? So I'm actually using some old, like I have glue that I've used instead of using like my new bottle. But it's still the same thing. If you use a whole bottle, you use half water. If you use 2 bottles of glue, you'll use 1 bottle of water. And this is when I said you'll need a paintbrush or a sponge. I'm using a sponge, and this is what you're going to mix it up with, and also when you apply it to the magazine cup. So this is what you're adding to it. And basically Mod Podge, or like what we're making a DIY of it, is just to seal it. And make sure to put it like all over, like even in the cracks. So now we're gonna flip it on the inside and basically do all of the inside. So taking the glue and just moving it around on the inside. Same way you did it on the outside. I would actually recommend doing the inside of it first and then going to the outside. Cause now it's like I'm touching the glue that's on the outside and now it's gonna be like spots that don't have glue on it.